There is no more picturesque stadium in all of sports than the Rose Bowl. We have a game which will carry huge weight in this conference race. It's the Michigan State Spartans and the UCLA Bruins. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Michigan State's head coach told me before the game, the biggest message to his team in the locker room is communicate and execute. In this situation, they're trying to separate themselves in the conference race. The Big Ten is so loaded, but on the road, it is going to be tough in this hostile environment. Over-communication at the line of scrimmage and executing every play, particularly on this opening script, that is their focus here after kickoff.
And the Bruins ready to kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Sells the run, looking to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. They're going back to the ground. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Let's talk a little bit about Michigan State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. Runs through a man. He might have space. Touchdown, Michigan State. A great catch and run for 6. Let's see. He can block. He can catch. He can run. Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous.
And they do the dirty work, but this is what they would prefer to do. These guys want to catch touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, make plays for their quarterback.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. And the Spartans want to move quickly. Wants to go up top on 2nd down.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Got the quick pass. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass, really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. Into the secondary up, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Spartan.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tells the run, wants to pass, and he gets it away.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. 3rd and long. He has to throw for it. Makes a deep grab. A huge play, and they finally get him out of bounds and avert complete disaster on the final play of the first quarter. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Drops back on first down. Finds his big tight end. Elevates over his man. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Smarty. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Michigan State's offense heads out, ready to go to work. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
And the Spartans are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
I'll be honest, I expected this guy to put up huge stats this year. Never would I have imagined, though, that he just surpassed the 4,000-yard passing mark this early in the season.
The Spartans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Got his man on the right. That one takes it down to the 30. Yard line. Off play action. Throws quickly.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Let's it fly. Touchdown, Sparty. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Spartans.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right.
Here comes the offense ready to go to work. So after that turnover, they can add to this already sizable lead with their first drive of this second half. Complete in the middle. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. A first down run in the red zone. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. And the Spartans will hustle to the line. Second down, gonna throw it. Touchdown, Spartan! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it started with their offense. They put them in a bye, man. They're already trailing, needed a good possession here in this third quarter to cut into the lead. What do? They turn the football over, short side of the field. Their defense doesn't hold.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized.
False start off offense.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's first. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
They're going to need more of that. They're down multiple possessions today. They need to create negative plays. They need to make plays behind the line of scrimmage, and finally they come away with their first sack.
Dangerous throw there that's knocked down and incomplete.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling.
Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. He's not going to make it to the first down marker, but that looked like a clear face mask, and he might wind up with the first down anyway. That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. Wants to throw one first. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Michigan State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Quickly out to the tight end. At the 45 on it. Shakes a man, and he might take off. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. The Spartans, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Hits inside, it's Edwards. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Fires to the middle. It's complete. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan State has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything and the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Keeps it. Here's a little room there. That's about as close as you can get to. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick.
it.